flirt with girls off the cold approach. Now, I'm not talking about girls you already know, not talking about girls from university or from work or from, I guess at a party, still matters as well. I guess in a nightclub, I guess that matters as well. How to flirt with girls in general, okay? Now, this is the number one tip for today on flirting with girls, and it has to do with vibe. Now, think about it from this point of view, and you will probably have this experience if you're just getting into, if Tinder's not working for you, if social circle, if meeting girls at work isn't working for you, or meetups isn't working for you, then you have to be looking for other methods, right? And cold approaching girls is probably the best method. So if you're getting into hitting the nightclubs and cold approaching girls during the day or any other time of the day, you'd probably come across girls that are either high energy, happy. You might come across the resting bitch face. You might come across girls that are low energy and kind of depressed, or girls that are serious, girls that are more in the open and fun sort of a mood. The best way to flirt with these girls is to pick one that is already open to having that type of conversation in the first place. So let me explain. So when you approach some girls, you might have witnessed out there that some will be high energy and friendly immediately, and if you're new to it, you probably wouldn't understand this. Some girls are like, hi, and you have to put in a lot of effort to get them to open up and start talking to you. On the other hand, some girls will be high energy immediately, and if you're doing a little bit of cold approach and you're out there, you're like, oh, I like this girl, you go over and say hello, it might catch you off guard, it might surprise you, and you might find yourself having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how to have the conversation with her. If she's high energy off the approach, you're like, hi, she turns around, it's like, oh, hi, blah, blah. And she's like fun, friendly, she's bubbly, she's the type of girl that I would say you should be trying to date. The fun, bubbly, high energy, super friendly girls, they're the ones that you really want to be dating anyway. If off the approach she catches you off guard, and some guys do get caught off guard and struggle to have any sort of conversation with this type of girl, I recommend that's the best type of girl to start teasing, because you can then throw it back at her. She's all high and bubbly, and then you can throw like a little bit of a neg, you can throw a little bit of a tease, you can tease her about a whole bunch of things. She's going to be high energy, she's going to be very receptive to it, she's going to be open to being teased, and she's not going to take it too seriously and have a problem with you teasing her. It's the perfect type of girl to tease. Now, I know a lot of guys will say, open and then tease. Well, if you approach a girl who is low energy, very serious and logical, and you try to tease her, she might take it the wrong way. Now, that's something that you want to avoid. You don't want to be insulting girls that you don't know, and the type of girl that's going to be insulted, more likely to be insulted, is the type of girl who is very serious, logical, RBS, resting bitch face. Oh, not RBS. RBF. And she'll be more likely to take it the wrong way, your teasers, more likely to get insulted. But if she's high energy and bubbly, you can tease a little bit more, and it should go your way. It should be fun, a good interaction, and that is based on her personality, not what you're trying to bring to the table. I would say if she's a little bit more serious, a little bit more logical, less playful, then you should. I've got other strategies for that. But if you were to go in with canned lines, a canned structure, hi, I saw you from over there, I had to come meet you, blah blah blah, and you run with your same canned line, and you're not present, you're not able to be flexible and like water my friend in the moment, then your cold approach and your results are going to suffer. That's just how it is, and this is why I have a major problem with canned lines and a structured sort of a game. It's because of these reasons, because you need to be flexible, because off the approach you don't know if she's high energy, low energy, depressed, happy, serious, logical. You don't know what she's like until you say hello, and you have to be relaxed, which means that you also need to have, got yourself enough exposure to cold approach so that you can be relaxed off the approach. And all of these things tie into you actually being in the moment and able to have a proper conversation in the moment and innovate in the moment as well. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. It makes perfect sense to me. And after a little bit of training and a few hours of going out and practicing this with a lot of my clients, they do get it as well. But if you go out with canned lines and you're gonna open and then start teasing and tease, and she's not receptive to it, she's not in the right mood, all you're going to do is increase your rejection rate, your hook rate is going to lower, and the probability of success over time is going to decrease because you're just not there. You're not present. You're not in the moment. You have to be in the moment. So hopefully that makes sense. If you're a single guy, if you're one of the 30%, I believe, of men in Western society under the age of 30, the 30% that have not slept with any women in the last 12 months, according to the stats. The stats might not be 100% accurate, but that's what people are saying is true. There's a lot of lonely men out there, a lot of men that don't have a girlfriend. 30% have not slept with any women in the last 12 months. They're single, lonely, and struggling out there. If you're one of those, reach out. What have you got to lose? Learn some cold approach with myself. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.